In today's episode, I'm going to show you how I taught myself how to play guitar.
What's up? My name is Melanie Angel, and this is my life. Well, sometimes anyway. This is an inside look into the everyday life of an independent artist. Welcome to my vlog.
I'm a guitar player. Step one to playing guitar is definitely going to be your hands. Strengthening your fingertips. They're going to get cut up and bruised and peeled because you have to develop calluses. So the step number one is strengthening your hands and also getting coordination with your left and right hand working together. So I'm going to show you my main exercise that I used to strengthen my hands when I first started playing guitar. This is your hand. I know that sounds stupid, but I have to explain this right quick, okay? So this is your hand. We'll put this down. Your index finger is your first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, okay? So your pinky is number 4 and your index finger is number 1. Rock on. Okay, so all we're gonna do for this exercise is press down on the top string, which is the thickest string. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And all you're trying to do is make sure you can get sound out of each of those fingers. Okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. You go to the next string, right below it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. When you get to the thinnest string at the bottom, you're gonna go backwards. So you'll start with your 4th finger, which is your pinky, and you'll go 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, when you get here, when you get back to where you started, just go down 1 fret, okay? And you start over again. You're gonna do this until you get all the way down. See that? Just my thumb hitting the top. So just use your thumb to go down, or you can get a pick. It's up to you. I would use your hands first if you're a beginner, because if you get good with your hands and then you add in a pick later, it's only going to make you a better guitar player overall if you can do both. When you're doing this, please use a metronome. Just go to your app store, whatever app comes up first for metronome. Let's see if I can show you that. So that's the metronome. Try to start out at 70 BPM. Okay, step number 2. If you get past the point of getting over your fingers hurting every day from doing that exercise every day, if you get through that, then you know that you have enough passion to learn how to play the guitar. So your next step is to get your rhythm playing together while also learning to play through the pain, because guitar, it ain't no joke on your hands. So first I want you to just take your hand and lightly hold the strings down. You're not pressing the strings. You're just putting your hand over them so that there's no sound that comes out from when you strum. So once again, you're going to bring up your metronome. I'm going to go up on the metronome, and we're going to start out at 100 BPM. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. Okay, I would get used to flicking my hands. So these fingers are flicking down. They're flicking down. And then my thumb is flicking up. So these fingers down. And then the thumb up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm going to add a little bit more. Listen to the beat. Listen to how fast or slow it is and get your hits. Do something continuous like this. Stay on beat. So I would do this just to warm up. And I didn't know any chords, so this is what I did. I could press down on at least 2 strings, right? I worked on trying to just press down on 2 strings. So once I got the 2 strings pressed and sound would come out, I added a 3rd. So this is all I did. I put my index finger on whatever fret. It didn't even matter. I didn't know what I was playing. And I pressed down as hard as I could to get sound to come out of the 3 strings. And then I did the same thing. Tried to hit them. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And I thought I was cooking with grease now, y'all. I was like, did you see that? You know. But it's okay. Listen, doing this with a metronome and just trying to hear the beats, which beat am I going to hit on? I'm telling you, this is how I developed my rhythm playing. Okay, so the 3rd step is a big one because this journey of playing guitar is difficult in the beginning. It's like so hard in the beginning. So you have to give yourself some confidence. And so this next exercise is to do just that. And basically, we're gonna solo. That's right, we're gonna solo day 1. Because that's how I was, on only 1 string. Now we're going to move in a little closer to the fretboard just so I can show you some patterns. Okay, so what I found when I started to try to just play 1 string at a time was that there's a pattern that would always evolve for me. And I found that if I skipped a fret and then didn't, that it sounded really good. And then if I skipped a fret again, that sounded good too. So let's just go back. So then I started to play with that a little bit. Then I would come down. Okay, so these 2 work. Ooh, oh, okay. So now I'm going back. I'm trying to see the pattern. 1, then I skip a fret. 2, don't skip a fret. 3, skip a fret. 4, skip a fret. 5, don't. It all sounded good. And when I would hit a wrong note, so let's say I started back here again, I would do this. That didn't sound right. Not like this. That's what I'm talking about. You got to use your ears. And I would just memorize what would sound good and know that if I hit a wrong string, it's because it wasn't a part of the pattern.
And I started to see patterns on all of the strings.
Now, step number 4 is probably going to sound super weird, but we're going to dive deeper into memorizing shapes and sounds.
There was this video of Tracy Chapman. I'll never forget it. I was in the computer lab at school, and I was sneaking to watch YouTube, and I came upon this Tracy Chapman video of her playing Fast Car live. And when I tell you I watched this live performance, if I can find it, I'm gonna put it in this clip. And this is the video that I played over and over again, and I just watched her hands to figure out what she was playing. And it took me a while. I would just look at it over. I would pause it. I would blow the screen up and try to see where her hands were. And I figured it out that way. And also by my ears, because if I hit a wrong note when I was trying to sound like her, I knew it. Because I knew the song so well. I was like, nope, that's not the right chord. Nope, that's not it. She's doing something else. So that's what I did. And when I figured out that song, I also made note of the shapes of those chords. And then I realized that a lot of these chord shapes repeat themselves all over the fretboard. It's all just this, it's just this big pattern of shapes. That's just how I see the guitar.
Tip number 5, you're gonna be breaking down your first song. You have to pick a song that you absolutely love. I mean, you love it, because you're going to be playing this over and over and over and over and over again. And so you need to make sure that you love the song. For me, I chose the next one I picked was so hard. It was like the next song I picked was Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix. It took a really long time, but I worked on it every day until I figured out that opening riff. And I did, and it was awesome. It really empowered me to really dive in deep with Jimi Hendrix, and that's what actually moved me into learning more about the blues. And I will say this, this may be controversial, I don't know, but I truly believe that if you really want to become a great guitar player one day, you've got to learn the blues. So my next guitar lesson that I'll post on this page is going to be how to play the blues, because once I figured out the foundation of how to play a 12-bar blues, it opened up everything on the guitar for me. But the blues is literally the base of all American music. That's how we got here. That's how we got to a place where there is jazz and country and rock and folk and R&B and hip hop. That's how we got here. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It took me a long time to make this video because I went back and forth because of the way I learned how to play guitar. I'm kind of in my head a lot, like, who am I to tell somebody how to play the guitar when I learned in such a different, awkward way? Like, I didn't learn music theory. I'm still learning music theory, so I just didn't feel like I could offer you guys any good information because I don't really know a lot of music theory. So that's what stopped me from making these guitar lessons. But a lot of young girls, mainly young black girls, have asked me just several times to make guitar lessons and put them on YouTube. And first of all, it makes me feel it makes me feel really good that they want me to try to teach them something about guitar and that they want to learn guitar. I think that's like, it's just like the best thing. I can't express to you how humbled I feel that you young girls want me to show you some stuff about guitar. So I'm gonna try to just do my best. Like I said, I'm still learning this music theory stuff and incorporating that into playing by ear, which is what I do. And yeah, so I'm just trying to get over my fear of not being, not knowing enough to teach you how to play guitar. So these lessons will be less about music theory and more about just, you know, getting your ears better and visualizing what you want to do, seeing the patterns on the guitar, because that's the way I play. And so I'm just gonna offer that to you guys and you girls, and hopefully we get some more black girls out here playing guitar, which is my big dream, to just have a whole bunch of black girls playing guitar, and it's like a normal thing. And maybe one day it won't be so hard for us to make careers as guitar players. So that's it, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Be good to each other. Love y'all. Peace. All these people is running, and they in my way. So I'm gonna try to get through this here. I'm not in this race, so I'm gonna try to get out. Wouldn't it be funny if I won? If I won the race, I came in at the last race.